Hi everyone, Gabby here. How have you been? Just gonna pop on here this evening. I was feeling like making some cutout cookies. I'm feeling a little bit Christmassy, I guess because Thanksgiving is next week, but I was just feeling like making some cutout cookies. Actually, this is only going to be just three ingredients that you need for this recipe. I'm gonna put vanilla in it, but I decided maybe I will try just a couple of drops of this maple flavoring. That might be good. So, got my little cookie cutters here. So first you have to have 1 stick of softened butter. That's very soft. It's been out for a while. 1/3 cup of sugar. You can use any kind of sugar. You can use powdered sugar, regular sugar. This is the golden sugar. And then I used all-purpose flour this time. I'm using a cup of flour, okay? That's all you need. You can bake a few little cookies. So let me get this mixed up really quick. I'll do this while I'm talking to you guys, but I don't want it to be too loud for you. And I just got my new Christmas apron. Do you like this? It's got little Christmas trees in. Isn't that cute? So I'm excited about that. So I thought if I'm going to bake some Christmas cookies, I would just wear it for this evening. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off until I mix up the sugar and butter. I'll be right back. Alrighty, wanted to let you know this matches my little apron. That's cute. I got this out when I was thrifting a couple of years ago for like $4 or something. Isn't this adorable? And it's really good, and it's nice and deep to mix up cookie dough and batters in. So I just creamed together the egg and the sugar, and now I'm going to add in the flour and put that together, okay? Alrighty, so we have the dough mixed up in there, if you can see it. And I'm just going to turn this out on some plastic wrap and make it into a ball and just refrigerate it for a little bit. It'll be more easy to work with when I try to roll it out. Sometimes I will actually roll out the dough while it's still soft and then put it in the refrigerator on a cookie sheet. And then that way when I take it out of the refrigerator, it's already ready to be cut. Maybe I'll try that with this one, and I'll show you how I do it, okay? This doesn't make very many cookies. It's just a real small little, like, half recipe. If you just wanted to bake up a few little cookies, if you have some friends coming over, or for your grandkids to just cut out a few cookies with you, it's not really a big recipe at all. Because you know how Gabby is. I would just end up eating them if it's in my care. I'm just going to bring it together with this plastic wrap, okay? Isn't that a nice little dough? It's just a nice little dough. Doesn't make a big ton of cookies. It's just wonderful if you're, like I said, if you got your little grandkids coming over and you want a little project to do with them for the holidays or something, this is a wonderful thing to do. And I am going to roll this out so you guys can see what that looks like when I put it in the refrigerator when it comes out, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to roll it out with the parchment paper. And then we can get it a little bit flatter. That way when it comes out of the refrigerator, it'll already be ready to cut. That's a huge help. You wouldn't believe it. I just wanted to pop back on here with another little tip. If you need to put flour on your cookie dough or your pie crust or whatever, I usually don't use that. But if you do, you can put it in a little sifter like this, a strainer, and then you can just tap it, and then you can get it on your dough so much more even than having to just throw it on there with your hand like that, okay? So that's a nice little tip. I just got the cookie dough out, had a little intermission there. Had to run down to the store and get some gel food coloring because I wanted to try that kind of trendy thing that's going around on the internet right now where, you know, you take the icing and then you put the gel in it, and you just swirl it through and dip. I wanted to try that, and I didn't have gel food coloring. I only had the liquid kind. So we're back. So this has been in the refrigerator probably for about 45 minutes, but look at this, okay? Since it's already rolled out, the cookie dough is just ready to cut. Now you don't have to fool with the ball or anything. Isn't that a great tip? I love that. I've been doing that for the past couple years since I learned about it. This is really nice and cold, and all we have to do is just cut it out, and we can put it in the oven to bake it. And for my cookie cutters, I just kind of got the most traditional, I got a, actually I think this is a gingerbread lady. It has a skirt on. And then a little snowflake, I guess. Is that a snowflake? And a little mitten. And of course, a little Christmas tree. The dough is nice and chilled. I hope I didn't roll it out too thin. But I'm going to just cut a couple of each one. Oh yeah, that's coming out real nice. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Okay, so we'll put that on our little sheet here. Oh, well, these just came out of the oven. They're just getting brown around the edges. I think I'm going to have to make sure that I get the dough rolled out a little bit more even. So I'll let these cool, and then I cut out some more, and I actually found this little cross cookie cutter. Isn't that adorable? So I did a couple of those, and I'm letting these cool over here so I can give one a taste. I think I'm going to taste the little gingerbread lady since she got so crispy. I mean, they're not crispy on the back, but I think this one was just a little thin on the edge. You know, you can't mess it up though. I mean, Christmas cookies are always good. I'll break a little piece off the head because, you know, they are crisp because they're butter. You know, that has a really good taste to it. I think what I really like is that maple flavoring in it. You can that just added a little something to the cookie. Wow. I think I'm going to cut them a little bit thicker though, for sure. I think they'll be probably more tender if I cut them a little bit thicker. But, you know, crispy cookies are good too. You can't mess up a Christmas cookie. Who doesn't like them, you know? All right, so now what we're going to do is, you know what? So I had to run down to the store and get this gel icing. I didn't have the gel. And I'm cheating. I got a little thing of the white icing. They were on sale for $1.50. And my powdered sugar, I really don't have that much left. So I thought that I would just grab this to try this little swirl thing with. So I think I'm just going to make green and red. Doesn't turn out thin enough. I might have to add a couple drops of milk or even probably just some water to it. But we'll give it a try. I mean, sometimes this icing will get a little soft if you mix it up really good. Really don't like to use this. I'd rather just use your own ingredients at home because let's see what all this has in it. Oh my. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look how big a list of ingredients that has in it. It's probably a lot of here's my glasses. Sugar, palm oil. See, I don't do good with the palm oil. Corn syrup, cornstarch, canola oil, blah, 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 blah. When you make your own powdered sugar icing at home, you don't put palm oil and canola oil and all these things in it. You just use sugar and a little drop of milk or water, whatever you prefer to use in yours. Me, I would probably put a little bit of my creamer in it. That's probably what I would use because, you know, I like to substitute that creamer because it has a good flavor to it to something. But yeah, I mean, I feel really bad now using this. But this will be a good practice for us, and so we'll just try it, and then next time we'll make sure that we make the powdered sugar icing where we can control what goes in it. Okay, everyone, so I added some of the coffee creamer. Let me show you. The real milk creamer, which only has 4 ingredients, just milk, cream, vanilla, goodness. Hold on a second. Skim milk, creamer, sugar, and natural flavor. So it just has 4 ingredients in it. So I just put that into this to thin it out some. And then I did a practice cookie just to make sure, you know, that it was thin enough that it would stick to the cookie. So now, as I see on the internet, you just put a couple of drops in this, wherever. I think it has to be the gel. Can you see that? Yeah. There we go. Okay, and then you just take this little toothpick and swirl it through there. So let's give that a try. Well, looks like it worked. I kind of made like a heart shape actually. So now let's try one of the bigger cookies. I'll try one of these circles and see how that works, okay? Just drop it on there. And then you just pick it up. And apparently you let it drip off before you turn over the cookie. Okay. It did work. I probably need to put more food coloring maybe. All right, that looks good. Let's try another one. I'm going to try the Christmas tree. Let's see how that does. So I guess every time you go down into the icing, it disrupts the food coloring and it'll turn out a little bit different every time. Oh yeah, look at that. It's getting a lot more movement, it looks like, to it now. So I think what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of red in it too. All right, let's just add a little bit of red. The green came out a lot thicker, it seemed like. All right, let's try that and see how that turns out. All right, so I put a few drops of red in there. Have you guys tried this yet? I mean, I think it's a cool idea, and especially for the Christmas trees, maybe. I'll try the other Christmas tree and see how that turns out. So that's what it looks like. I'm just going to put it down in there and then pick it up. Yeah, every time that you dip it down in there, I guess you're going to get a different... Oh, look at that. That looks really pretty. Oh my goodness, I like that. Okay. I was able to do a couple of the crosses. They turned out really cute. Let me do one of the crosses and we'll see how that turns out when you do something smaller. I think I need to hold on to it. I'm not really sure where I need to hold on to it. I'll try to do this one a little bit sideways and see if it comes out differently. Ooh, that is so pretty. I'm sure that artists and stuff could be a lot more creative with this than what I'm doing. They could probably, oh, that is pretty. That looks so pretty. Okay. I just really wanted to see how it would turn out. But yeah, I think that turned out cute. I think that I will let these set up because the icing is still really runny on it, so it has to get hard again. And I'm sure it's going to taste fine. But that's really a cute way for kids to do it as well because, you know, they don't have to worry about being perfect with their icing and all that kind of stuff. Of course, they can always do a couple of Christmas trees because that's really fun, and they can put the icing on the like bulbs. But anyways, thanks for coming by and seeing me tonight. I really am excited for making Christmas cookies, and it's a real easy recipe. I hope you get to try it. This is Gabby. I'll be back again later, and I hope you will be too. Bye.